Wilmington, New Jersey right now. I just woke up. I took my 10 hours here last night where I got loaded. And it's like 65, 70 degrees right now. It's beautiful. The sun's out, sky's blue. What do you say we get trucking, guys? Cars they have at the Porsche dealership today. Anything good? Just typical Porsches. Anyways, I just stopped at the Pilot right here in Hampton, New Jersey. This place, man, I mean, you've seen videos before that I've specifically posted about this truck stop. You know, when you come in here, there's clear signs. I hate people that can't follow a sign. But there are signs when you pull into this place. You know, there's like a little, you know, that little pan shot that I just did. You want to stay on, you know, like when you come in, you want to come in and come to the right of this little island that you saw in front of me. I'm sorry, I scratched that. You want to stay to the left of it, as if you were going to the fuel lanes, and then come around from the other side and go, you know, go from basically the direction I'm facing, go from right to left. So, you know, there's signs that say do not enter from the other end. But people still enter from the other end and cause a tremendous cluster. But anyway, with that out of the equation now, because people are clearing out. You guys tried the coffee at the Pilot's here now? They got those new coffee machines that they're touchscreen, right? And they put whole beans in this machine, and then it'll grind up the beans, I guess, as it deems necessary. And you touch the screen, and you know, it'll you select the coffee you want, the size you want. If you have a bigger, I'm not even sponsored by Pilot, obviously. I've only got like 200 and some odd subs, but you put your coffee in there, and if you have a bigger cup than what they have options for, then you got to do a little math. It gets a little complicated if you if you're dumb like me. But really, all it takes is, I got a 36 ounce cup here. So you just select the 20 ounce, let it fill up, and then you select the 16 ounce and then let it fill up again. And you can hit the stop button so that you can leave room for creamer and whatnot. But it's good though, it's delicious. And I was talking to somebody about it, one of the other Pilots that has it. And like they say, they don't have to use filters on these somehow. I don't know, I guess because they have whole beans, so they don't require filters. But it's the coffee's so richer. It's such a much such a richer flavor of coffee. It's not your typical truck stop coffee, in my opinion. You know, but of course I'm the kind of guy, I've never been a fan of overpriced Starbucks and stuff like that, but it's good coffee here. It's getting better with that new fancy dandy little machine they got in there now with touchscreen. Oh, you know, I know I say it a lot, but I have got to lose weight. I have got to lose weight. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know, so now every time I get out of my truck, truck stop and whatever, fuel lane, wherever I'm at, you know, I make sure I walk around my truck at least 5 times or so. You know, it may not seem like much, but it adds up when you stop, you know, however many times. And I'm probably going to stop in Lamar, PA, and go on a little walk there. You know, I'm spacing out my meals like crazy. Like, I had my breakfast, and then I went 10 hours before I had anything else to eat, and then I went another, you know, 7 hours before I ate anything else, and then I slept, and, you know, I forget. Okay, the math isn't really adding up right there, but you get the gist of it. I'm going longer periods, you know, and like I went from about what time was it? About midnight 12 or I don't know, 11 last night, something like that, to 12:30 today. So 13 and a half hours without eating anything. You know, they say it's good to do that to give your body a chance to fast for a good 12 to 14 hours every night. So I'm doing that. But man, oh man, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being this. So, you know, I'm 32. I'll be 33 in, oh, I'll be 33 in a couple weeks. Oh man, so yeah, I got to do something about it. I want to be around for my kids. You know, I want to be around long enough to do the whole walking the daughter down the aisle thing. I mean, I'll put the fear of God into whoever it is, you know, going to be waiting for her at the end of that aisle. But I want to be there for her. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What do you say we get this boat on the road, or with show on the road? Boats stay in the water. Let's say we get this show on the road and enjoy this gorgeous day behind the wheel of this big old Volvo. See you guys later. See this guy right here? He parked going the wrong way, and I'm going the right way. And so now I'm going to have to cater to this bonehead if he doesn't back all the way out from this little area that is. Because he can, if he chooses to. There's nothing behind him, really, for the most part. But they park going the wrong way because they're too lazy to drive around the fuel, or not the fuel island, but they're too lazy to drive around the island and back into a spot. Nope, don't go yet, dude. You're gonna get hit by green Kenworth. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. All right. I'll let this Mack truck go, I guess, because I'm a nice guy. But don't you freight shaker. You can stay right there. All right, here we go. Woo, we're making progress. And they have holes here that will swallow a truck hole. Whoever designed this pilot needs to be fired, or have their whatchamacallit, Do architects have license? I mean, are they technically licensed? If so, whoever designed this place, whoever the architect was, needs to have his license revoked. If a truck driver made this big of a mistake while he was driving a truck, he'd be in jail. Guys, so I am in Quakertown right now. Quakertown, Pennsylvania, to be exact. I'm here at the U.S. cold storage. Apparently, there's 2 U.S. cold storages in Quakertown, and I went to the wrong one by mistake. But you'll have that. This week has been really. I say this probably a lot on my videos anymore, but I haven't done a whole lot in terms of recording, but it's really hard to come up with material when you do the same route almost over and over. Every now and again I'll go down south and I'll go to Ellery, South Carolina, or Nashville, North Carolina, something like that. But usually I go out here, to Allentown, Pennsylvania, Quakertown, Elizabeth, New Jersey, this area. And when you do the same route over and over, it just becomes very monotonous. If you guys have any ideas of any material or, ideas you want me to talk about, feel free to, leave a comment below. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Anything about trucking that you guys want to know. If there's any new drivers out there that, that have questions about coming into the industry, things like that, feel free to ask. And if you want a video made on the topic, I can maybe oblige. I started this video on this very vlog that I'll be uploading was started on Monday, and it's now Thursday night. So, just not very much going on. One more week next week, and then after that we'll be on vacation for a little while to like I said, be flying out to the west coast and taking a cruise down to Mexico. So can't wait for that. Unfortunately right now we have 2 sick kids at home, so hopefully they get better. I don't know, we'll have to see, I guess. We have travel insurance on the cruise, but we don't have any insurance on the airplane tickets. So that could be painful if we end up not being able to go, for whatever the reason might be, if the kids are just too sick or something like that. But fingers crossed. Hopefully everybody gets better and we can carry on with our vacation next week. I do want to say I appreciate all the new subscribers. My channel is very slowly but steadily growing, so that's always good. And I saw on, well, I'll just say this: it's very important that we do support each other, especially as new YouTubers, new YouTube truckers and whatnot. I'm not a new trucker, but I'm a new YouTuber, and it's very important that we support one another, and you have a lot of you do have a lot of good ones out there that are up and going. You've got, of course, the big name ones. You've got you've got Ike Stevens, you've got Little Dog, you've got Little Guy, you've got Jake and Al, Yukon, all that stuff. Which Yukon, even though he's well known, he doesn't have a huge subscriber base. He's still under, I want to say he's around 750 subscribers. But, you've also got the smaller guys like myself. I would say Vasily. I think that's how you say his name. Vasily, a guy, is that how you pronounce his last name? But he, he's awesome. He's an awesome YouTuber. And he's grown significantly in the past few weeks. And then you've got the YouTube. There's a thing going on in the trucking niche today. I won't even mention the one guy's name because I'm sure everybody knows about it. But he went on there and kind of badmouthed the new YouTuber, and he caught a lot of flack for it. And the new YouTuber, his name is Left Lane Bandit, and he's definitely got he's got a learning curve that he has to navigate, but we all do. I mean, I'm obviously by no means a good YouTuber. I do all my stuff on my iPhone. I do all my editing on there. Everything is done on my iPhone 7 Plus. I do the best that I can to my ability, but I'm a novice, and I'm definitely a novice. But then you've got the guy like Left Lane Bandit. He's coming in, and he's brand new, and he wasn't even aware yet, that the difference between landscape mode, where your phone is horizontal and then compared to where it's vertical, So he was definitely, people made sure he knew all about that, but he's definitely got some potential, I mean, anybody out here that wants to do this, it's, if you have the time and you have the motivation, then it's a very good way to pass the time out here as a truck driver. Like right now I'm sitting in a dock and I'm waiting to get loaded, and it just gives me something to do. So I'll edit after this and get all the ums and uhs and crap like that out of this part and shorten it a lot and condense it. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that the Left Lane Bandit has some potential, and he's definitely got a community behind him that is going to assist him in any way that they can, and that's fantastic. That's got to be a great feeling for him. I just want to say, we need to really show support to the YouTubers out there. You've also got, I'm trying to think of some of the other ones out there. You've also got Alaskan Cowboy. You've got Trucker BB. You've got, who else is out there? Smaller. You've got the Trucker Review channel. Of course, you have Trucking with Selena. I think is that the right one? Yeah, I think so. But really, I do have to say, I mean, this is a very small niche on YouTube. Trucking is a small niche. The largest, I think the trucker with the largest, I'm just going to put this into perspective here. The largest subscriber base of any truck driver on YouTube is probably Trucker Josh. And he has around 73,000 subscribers. And he's very rarely missed a day in like the last, 7 years, or no, at least the last 4 years. And I know 73,000, that's a lot, right? That seems like a lot, and it is for the trucking niche. But when you venture over into other niches, especially the automotive niche, and you see channels like Vehicle Virgins and Street Speed 717 and Salamandrin and Super Speeder Rob, I think is his name. You see those channels that have anywhere from, like, Street Speed 717 has about 580 to 600,000 subs, I think. And then Vehicle Virgins has over 1 million subs. It just goes to show how much we do need to support one another over here, because we we aren't exactly a popular niche on YouTube. Automotive niches, automotive channels are far more popular. Family vlogs are far more popular. Of course, news vlogs, like Phil DeFranco and, Steven Crowder and Dave Rubin and, all those guys. Of course, they have millions of subscribers. And, of course, Casey Neistat, he's one of the biggest guys on YouTube. And, I don't know, what's he have now? Like 18 million or something like that? Or maybe not that, maybe 8 million. I forget. It's high, that's for darn sure. The trucking niche is definitely a small little pocket in the YouTube community. And it's good to know that everybody supports one another over here. So, if I missed anybody, I apologize. Any of the trucking channels. There are some that I just don't even want to mention. TC is one of them. I won't even say the full name, but anybody that knows what I'm talking about knows what I'm talking about. So I won't mention the full name, so nobody has to worry about going over there and checking him out. Taking this load to Napoleon, Ohio, to Campbell's Soup. And telling you what, that place sucks. That place stinks. It sucks, but what really sucks right now is I don't have a reflective vest in this truck. I think I left it in my old truck by mistake when I moved all my stuff to this truck. And this place that I'm going to requires a reflective vest. And unlike every place else I've been to that, if you don't have one, they let you borrow one. No, they make you buy one. Campbell's will make you buy a reflective vest. And you will never guess how expensive it is. They have a vending machine of reflective vests. Just take a wild guess. I'll give you a couple seconds how much it costs. Nope, you're wrong. $20 for a $3 reflective vest. It really is. It's a $3 reflective vest. I've seen them at Walmart. So I'll probably stop at Walmart on the way there if I can find a Walmart that I can pull into and buy a reflective vest, because last time I was there, I got into a fight with them. I said, I'm not paying $20 for your little reflective vest here. I'm just not doing it. So they ended up giving me one to borrow, because I just put my foot down. I'm like, I'm not paying $20 for a reflective vest. You're out of your mind. Anyways, guys, you take it easy. Stay safe out there. Hope you're going to be home and see your family soon. Tomorrow's Friday. By the time you see this, it'll probably be Friday. So hope you guys, have a safe one out there. And we'll talk to you guys all later in the next vlog. Bye now.